Anish Giri, unfortunately now knocked out of the AI Cup. How are you, Anish?
Yeah, it was an unfortunate match. I had high hopes. I had some sort of a deja vu because once I remember Magnus, he wanted to meet me in the final, and it was a few years ago. It's the Chess Pool Masters, I think, and in that tournament, I delivered. So I felt, maybe I was destined to get there, but somehow the match was not going well. It was better than my previous match with Jan, but I think I'm very slowly learning from my mistakes. I need to lose a couple of more times to him to get better.
Yeah, how much after also hearing Magnus yesterday saying that he really wanted to meet you tomorrow in the grand final. So how much did you want to get there, also thinking about that ticket to Toronto?
Well, as I already mentioned before, a lot of things had to happen for me to get there, and a few things did happen. In particular, my match with Hikaru, of course, was not something anybody would expect. I think Shahryar is an opponent I can sort of lose to, but beat as well on any day. So I think that is not less of a shocker. But yeah, I had to win against Jan, then against Maxim, and I think since I'm coming from a loser's bracket, I think against Magnus it would be like a match with some sort of odds. It was really, really far. But speaking of Toronto, there are more events hosted in Toronto in the near future. So maybe I'll qualify to some sort of Toronto anyway. So I'll work on that.
Very nice. And Anish, well, you played some really, really good chess over the last few days, especially. What are you the most happy about?
Well, obviously, I'm happy to beat Hikaru because you can count these kind of victories on your hand palm, or how they say that. I haven't beaten him in matches often. I did it, I think, only once before. But I'm happy to show a good level. I've had sort of unfortunate beginning to the tour this season because one time I qualified to Division 1, I couldn't play it, and the other times I didn't make it to Division 1. And I felt that I should be able to be one of the guys at least once, and here I sort of played all right. But chess players, in particular, after they lose, they can't stop thinking about their last game. So right now, it's kind of really hard to think about what I'm happy with. But surely there are many things I'm happy with in the tournament. Some good games for sure. In particular, making it to Division 1, that's really nice because that wasn't easy. I won my last 4 games in the preliminary, which I was not even expecting or counting on that. I was sort of having my usual kind of qualifier. When it's tough, you play the strong grandmasters. The usuals who are all the time sitting online playing. And when you face these people in World Blitz or Rapid, it's not so scary. But when you play them online, they're so skilled and so used to the environment that it's hard. But then suddenly I started winning game after game. So that was, I think mostly I'm shocked by the way that I qualified to the Division 1, because this kind of tournament, the knockout, I've played them many times, and I know that if things go my way, I can win a match or two. That's nothing new. But I think qualifying through the Swiss kind of tournament with all these experienced online players, that's something I'm maybe the most proud of in this event.
Yeah. Always a pleasure, Anish, to have you in the tournament and to see you play, and always a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. And for the upcoming interviews with me, you always got that AI if you need. So
exactly. I'll just use that, Anish.
Just use that, please. After okay, thank you.
Relieving you of media duties.
But I'm still getting the pay, right? My media fee still.
Of course, of course.
The usual.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Good deal. Very nice, Anish. Thank you for joining us.